Let me paint a picture. What if instead of writing off new equipment or property over years, you could write off the whole thing today? That's 100% bonus depreciation. Now, this is huge for anyone investing in business property, such as computers, furniture, equipment, or real estate, if you know about cost aggregation, which is basically breaking down the property component parts into smaller bits so you can write them off faster. More deduction means more cash flow in your pocket today, right? More money to put back in your business or in your life. In the old rule, the bonus phase out was down to 40% for 2025. With the new rule, you get 100% bonus right away. It's permanent. It's not going away until Congress changes it. I would have to say that because they'll eventually change it. And for property placed in service on or after January 19th, 2025. Let's look at a real example. So let's say you buy a rental property with a $400,000 basis. Basis just meaning what's the building itself worth, not the land. Normal depreciation for that building would be $14,500 a year. It's a 27.5-year schedule. But if you do cost segregation, where you go see, well, hey, the roof actually depreciates faster than the building and the doors and the windows and yada, yada, yada. And you bring all those things together and you see that, oh, some of those things qualify for this bonus deduction. So I can go ahead and do $150,000 or more in the first year. And if I'm in a 35% tax rate, that could save me $50,000 plus in the first year. That's real money. It's not just on paper, right? We get to keep that. We don't have to pay it to the government. We get to do something else with it. Now, a caveat for bonus depreciation, most states don't play by these federal rules. So check with your CPA to see what's the best way for you to handle depreciation. All right, so next up, the third provision we're going to talk about is enhanced QSBS. What does that even mean? So for my wealth building friends in the startup world or in small business, qualified small business stock. The old rule for qualified small business stock, this is section 1202 of the tax code. If you start a business and it's a C Corp and you hold it for more than 5 years and it was under $50 million of valuation when you started the hold period and like jump through all the hoops and all the hoopla and you sell it, up to $10 million of your gain can be tax-free federally. Well, under the new rule, which started July 4th, 2025, any company that started QSBS the day after, so July 4th or after, now after a couple things changed. One, the dollar amount for the valuation to start the clock went higher. So it used to be 50 million, and now the valuation is 75 million or less. The next thing that changed was the amount that we get to have as gain went up to 15 million from 10 million. So now we get a $15 million gain. Awesome. And then the next thing is it's not just a cliff of 5 years, you get it or don't get it. It's now a progression of a cliff, which starts in 3 years. So 3 years after you've, the company's been formed, you've been holding it, or you've been holding the stock since 3 years, you get 50% exclusion. 4 years, you get 75% exclusion. At 5 years, you get 100% exclusion. Now, what does this even mean? What this means is, let's say that you invest in something, maybe $500,000 into a company, and in the end, you get to sell it for $15.5 million. So $15 million gain on that would be tax-free federally. And at a 23.8% tax federally, that's the highest tax rate we can have for long-term capital gains currently, that'd be a savings of $3,570,000 in your pocket. It didn't go to Uncle Sam. Pretty sweet deal. If you're in the QSBS space, an angel investor, an entrepreneur, definitely worth looking at this more and seeing, one, are companies that you've invested in the past set for QSBS, and two, are you? And if you want to, go ahead and look at that.